Hey guys, this is Ankush. In this video, I am going to teach about TCP/IP protocol suite. This is an advanced course in computer network. If you guys are familiar with OSI layers and the basic things of computer network, then you are welcome for this course. So I take this slide from the book by Forouzan, and the name of the book is TCP/IP protocol suite. So first chapter is introductions, and this chapter will deal with the introduction of the internet. So the main objective is that to give a brief history of the internet. So how internet came to birth and how it is expanded, and nowadays you see internet everywhere, okay, in your device, mobile phones, in your office, all the computers, and in your home, the televisions and computers and AC, something is this type of things is connected to internet. Okay, so nowadays everything is connected to internet. So from this chapter we'll learn how this internet came. To give the definitions of the two often used terms in the discussion of internet, that is protocol and standards. So we'll go through the definitions of protocols and standards. Now, to categorize the standard organizations involved in the internet and give a brief discussion of each. So we'll categorize the different standard organizations, that is 802.11, 802.5, this type of categorization and standardizations of internets. To define the internet standards and explain the mechanism through which the standards are developed. So we'll deal with the different internet standards, that is Wi-Fi. For Wi-Fi it is 802.11. This kind of things is the standardization in the internet. So we'll explain that. To discuss the internet administrations and give a brief description of each branch. Now, this presentation is divided into 5 sections, that is brief history, protocol standards, standards organizations, internet standards, and internet administrations. A brief history. A network is a group of connected communicating devices such as computers and printers. So there's so many devices that are connected with each other through a network. It can be anything. It can be printers, computers, and nowadays AC also, because in IoT every device is connected to internet. With the help of IoT you can connect your AC, you can connect your lights, fans, okay, with internet. So network is a connected of interconnecting device. Okay, network is a group of interconnecting device, and each device is known as hop. So an internet is 2 or more networks that can communicate with each other. So there is a network, say your home network, there is some device, they are connected with each other. So your home network is a network, and your school network is a different network, because in your school there is another device, and in your school the computers are connected to each other. So there will be a network, there is a network in your school, and these two networks are different network. So what is internet? Internet is a network of network, that is it connects different networks. So that's why internet is called networks of networks. So your home is in you, there is a your home, there is your home network, there is your school network, there is your say office networks. So different types of networks are connected by means of internet. So internet is a network of network. The most notable internet is called the internet, composed of hundreds of thousands of interconnected networks. Private individuals as well as various organizations such as government agencies, schools, research facilities, corporations, and the libraries in more than 1,000 countries use the internet. So topic discussed in this section will be ARPANET, the birth of the internet, TCP/IP, MILNet, CSNet, NSFNet, ANSNet, Internet today, World Wide Web, and growth of internets. So if you guys go through the basic of computer networks, you know what is an ISP. What is ISP? ISP is nothing but internet service provider. Say in your home you run net, you buy a broadband service. Okay, you take a broadband service from say City Cables or from Alliance. So this City Cable and Alliance are the internet service provider. So they provide the internet for household use or for office purpose or for school purpose. So the main, say I am considering Alliance as a ISP. So the main office of the Alliance is in Kolkata, and it is divided in regional ISPs. That is some there is one ISP, one or two ISP in Bardhaman, there is one or two ISP in Midnapur. So in whole West Bengal they has some regional ISP. Okay, Alliance has some regional ISP, and this regional ISP, say Bardhaman Golabbag regional ISP, distribute the networks to the household along that area. Okay, along Golabbag area, this Alliance service provider, internet service provider, distribute the network. So if you guys familiar with the broadband, you must see that if you encounter some problem, you first contact with your locals ISP, then they will sometimes refer to you the main office or say Alliance office in Kolkata. So this is the thing, how they are from a network. So whole alliance made a networks. So you can say there is an alliance network where main backbones is there in Kolkata, and regional ISP there is also small backbones and your local computers. So there is a network related with the alliance, and similarly there will be a network related to say City Cables. So how to connect these two networks? Say your friend is in Alliance network and you is in City Cable networks, and you want to send a message to your friend, and your friend is running is in Alliance network and you is in City Cable network. So there needs some kind of connectivity between these two kind of networks, and this is done by means of internet. Here is a NAP switch. So by means of NAP switch you can connect the two networks. So if you want to send a message, then your message will go to your regional ISP, and from there it will go to your backbone ISP, main backbone ISP, and then through the NAP switches it will go through the Alliance ISP, and finally from Alliance ISP it will go to the regional ISP and to your local, to your friend local computers. Okay, so this is the thing how internet is working. In this section, so next thing is protocol and standards. In this section, we will define two widely used terms, that is protocol and standard. Some guys are confused about that. That is, what is protocol and what is standard? Protocols, you know, some kind of rules. So protocol is rules. So in networks, there is a perfect analogy, that the message sending analogy. So in network, you can understand any concept by simply message sending analogy. If you want to send a message to your friend, so you write a mail, drop the mail in the mailbox. So Indian mail service will take your mail and deliver to your friends. So you and your friends are from different regions. Now the mail service have certain kind of rules or protocols. That is, you must write the pin code of yourself and the pin code of your friends, and you need to drop the mail in your mailbox, and depending upon the type of mail, that is emergency mail or speed post, depending upon the kind of post, it has some set of rules. Okay, speed post cannot be delayed. So everything in mail passing, there will be a protocol. There is a protocol. So there is a protocol. So in internet there is also protocols, because without protocol you cannot send a message. In internet there is concept of packet. Okay, you cannot send a data packet from your machine to your friend machines. Send. Next thing we will discuss about standards, and which are agreed upon the rules. So they agree the rules. Now two things to be discussed is protocol and standards. Standards are developed through the corporations of standards creation committees, forums, and the government regulatory agencies. So standards are developed through corporations. Okay, now standard creations committees, forums, and regulatory agencies. These three types of organization create the internet standard. Internet standard is a truly tested specification that is useful to and adhered to by those who work with the internet. This formula and it is formalized regulations that must be followed. There is a strict procedure by which specification attains internet standard status. A specification begins as internet draft. An internet draft is a working document with no official status and a 6-month lifetimes. So internet standard is a specification, tested specification, that is adhered by those people who work with internet. It is a formalized regulations that must be followed. Say in post analogy, the speed post, it is a formalized regulation that speed post cannot be delayed. Speed post must be delivered within 1 day. So this kind of regulation must be followed. Okay, there is a strict procedure by which the specification attains the internet standard. So there is a strict procedure by which they attains the internet standards, and the specification begins as an internet draft. So this specification actually comes from internet draft, and internet draft is a working document with no official status and 6-month lifetimes. Now maturity level and requirement levels. Maturity level of an RFC. So there is internet draft, there is experiment going on, and the proposed standard and the draft standard and the internet standard, the internet goes to history and internet drafts is goes to informational and can be goes to history. Now the requirement level of an RFC. Okay. So required, recommended, elective, limited use and non-limited. So what to be noted here is that RFC can be found at this website. Internet and the administration. The internet was its roots primarily in the reach domain, has evolved and gained a broader uses with the significant commercial activities. Various groups that coordinate internet issues have guided this growth and development. Appendix G will give the address, email address and telephone numbers for some of this group. And this appendix G is in Forouzan book. Okay. Figure 1.4 shows the general organizations of internet administrations. Now, Internet Society, ISOC, Internet Architecture Board, IAB, Internet Research Task Forces, IRTF, Internet Assigned Number Authority, INA, Internet Corporation for Names and Numbers, ICANN, Network Information Center, NIC. So IOCC is an organization, and within that there is IAB, and within that there is IRTF and IETF. So what is to be noted is that you can get this information from appendix G. So this is for today. We'll meet the next day in the next video and we'll talk about new things. Thank you for watching. If you guys really like this video, please like this video and put a comment in the comment section. I will want to see your comments, and please subscribe the channel for updates. Thank you.